Hi YouTube, Hackers here. This was requested on our forum that I do a review on Forza Horizon, and I developed a new method of recording now. Because having the big tripod sat in front of the desk made me unable to use my steering wheel, which is like, I need it for some games, like Dirt 3, which I'm going to do a review on and things. I've started using my Gorilla Pod, resting on top of the wheel, so I can use my pedals. So if you can hear, my pedal box is on the floor. So I've played this game a bit, but I've not played it for a week or two, so I don't know what's like happening. But it's an awesome game. I played the demo and then I thought it was rubbish, so I bought it. I think it was 13 quid pre-owned from Game, and now it's awesome. The advantage of it is it's a bit like Forza 4 and Forza 3. If you're on Forza 4, if you've got a game save detector to give you achievements and a couple of free cars, well, this detected that I got a game save of Forza 4 on my memory stick. So they gave me a couple of free cars. How much money have I got? 38 grand. Not a lot really. 100 grand. We'd go buy a new car then. But the advantage of this game, if you give me a second, I've got that forum up actually on my laptop. But what the cool thing about it is if I go on Xbox Smart Glass, which I have done, it syncs up. So this map that comes upon my laptop permanently, so I can use that on my computer, which is quite cool. So I'm going to go to the car dealer place, to the auto show, and buy a new car, so I can afford it. But doing things like burnouts and donuts and things, and drifting, it's actually I'm connected with Xbox Smart Glass, but this thing is really hard to control. I mean, it's modded obviously, it's got the same mod style as Forza 4, except there's no tune function and there's no drivetrain change, so you can't have like, some cars you can sometimes swap to 4-wheel drive, or it has to be 4-wheel drive to start off with. Oh, my sat nav's popped up. It's a lot easier, I think, using my wheel, especially with this level of difficulty. I mean, it's just like driving on the real road. Like you can be driving along, following the speed limit, and you're boring Sion or something, or you can be skidding about in your RX-8. What can be more fun? You see all those flashing lights up there? That's Horizon Fest. Oh, an outpost. What an outpost does is it's like a quick spawn point. So if I go into the outpost in my body kitted RX-8, you can hear the music, and there's radios, but what you get is you get you can quick jump to anything. I can change my car from here, in fact I will. I'll show you what cars I've got. I've got the RX-8, I've got the 300 SL Gullwing, which is a barn find. So what'll happen is somebody will pop up saying there's a barn find in this area and you have to find it in a shed, and if you find it first obviously you get it. I think that was a barn find. Definitely a barn find, that was a barn find, that was a barn find. That I was given for free because I'd already played this game. That was a barn find. My MX-5 with the 1.3 litre rotary engine in it. My E30. My Focus. My Mini. My D-Type. My XKR. That DS3 is far too powerful. My E92. My S2000. The RX-7. The S15. The Lancia Delta. Evo 6. Compass Apollo. And the Skyline. I'm going to go with the... I prefer the Compass actually, I think it's nicer. It's German as well, so well, it's an awesome car. Speed traps. Oh, what you have to do is there's 2 speed cameras. It's like in Britain where you get average speed cameras. It's like those, but obviously you set the fastest time. So this is my Compass Apollo. Pretty unaverage car. In fact, I want the S2000. The S2000 is more fun. This is all very sophisticated and computer controlled. The S2000 is just mad. I mean, it's very small. Probably one of the smallest Hondas ever made. It's tiny. But it packs a punch. This is my modded S2000. The only problem with it is I ditched VTEC. This is not VTEC. This is twin turbo NSX power. But when I ditched the VTEC, I lost about 1,500 worth of RPM. Redline's about 7.5. But it's really strange because in Forza 4, NSXs are only like 90 grand, in this for 240. So first turbo. The second turbo comes on about 8,000. That's how easy this game is to drift, and that's how easy it is to crash. And when you crash, you lose all your drifting points. So the game is set around the state of Colorado in America. So you can tell why I have to use my wheel. Oh no, but when you crash, you lose your points. So as I was saying, this is set in the state of Colorado, so there's a few towns, and there's country lanes, and there's obviously the festivals based in the middle of the map. But these here, this is a race event. Horizon Megatune. So, you see that it has to be an A class, and it has to be 15 grand or under. So what have I got that's an A? Nothing. Can't enter it. We can buy an A class and make it 15 grand A class or under when we get to the festival.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Listen to them twin turbos. That should be made legal in Britain, to be able to skid about corners. Pop some awesome donuts. It's got a really realistic feel to the game.
Turn right.
I mean, obviously, I've never driven in real life, but it feels super realistic. And around the map, you'll find signs that say upgrades on them. Now, if you smash those, there's 100 of those, and for everyone you smash, you get a percentage off at Dax Auto Store in the festival. Look, I'll show you. Look, I can. Kevin cooking his Toyota Sprinter Apex.
Turn right. In 100 meters.
If I race him, I get £1,000. Oh no, I'm not racing him that far. It's got no chance. I'm not bothered about £1,000. It's £3.5. So I'm looking for a car that's 15 grand or under. That's a mega tune. So I'm not going to get anything from in there. I'm not going to get anything from in there. 15 grand adventure. I'm not going to get anything from Audi really. Beamer. Oh, that's 16. Can't have a Beamer. I was going to buy one of those, an E60 V10. I need to find a 15. Can I have a Bowler EXRS, which is basically a Range Rover with mods. DS3. I'm going to be talking like Ford Fiestas, Ford Country Squire, Ford Focus. In fact, I know the perfect car for the job. I know the ultimate perfect car for the job. Nissan 240. When you start out with the game, you start out with a Volkswagen Bora, which is a bit of a terrible car. So you can sell that, but that's the car that you start out racing in. Let's buy our M5 now. What Peugeot got for? Oh, it's a 205 Turbo. I've got to buy a 205 4-wheel drive Rally Legend. Right, no, I've not knocked 120 grand. What are you left? Not a lot for my budget. What about Subaru Impreza? What do you think? I like Subaru Impreza, but I'm not paying much for that. Supra. Ultimate, Dodge Vipers, as much as I like a Dodge Viper. That's the car that you start out with. I think it's a V6, VR6, 2.8 litre, it seems it, but I wouldn't know without checking. You get the RX3, the MX5, the RX8 and the RX7. I've got all the Master's wishes, not surprising. That a Lotus. I'm not paying that much. You can have the LFA Nürburgring edition, which gets you an extra 10 horsepower for another 90 grand. You can have a Range Rover Supercharged, which is horrible. Got the Lancia, My Lancia's got the engine from the S4 in it, so there's no point buying one of those. I won a Diablo and I sold that. Bit of a mistake. It was horrible. CCX, oh, it's £1 million. Joss. Everything's far too expensive. What can I afford? What about a Renault? What Renaults is there? Because Renaults are awesome. Yeah, awesome isn't it? Well, Renault's not even in this game. Renault 5 would be awesome. Zonda R. They're just stupid. They're just bonkers. I've got an S15 Skyline. Now I'm talking. I'm happy now. I've got an R34. So, you get car tokens in this game, a bit like Forza 4, which is awesome. But I've got a little confession to make. I reformatted the memory stick with the Forza 4 data on it by accident, so all the Forza 4 data's gone that we did on for YouTube. And I need to return to free roam and go and put some new rims on my 240 and do some other cool mods. A-class or under, I'll put a brand new engine in it, put a Skyline engine in it. My S15's got one of these engines in it. It doesn't have a roar, it has more of like more like an F1 car. I don't know if you can hear that. Not better. Probably better if you look at the little thing in the corner. That's a bit loud. Even for my liking. That's garage.
So how's it going?
I need to change my car to the rubbish 240, put some new rims on it because they're minging. Anybody can see that those rims are horrible. Custom upgrade. Right, a set of raised Turismos. They look quite nice, I've seen them before. Body kit, definitely. Let's have a Sea West on it. I had a Sea West body kit on my 240 on Midnight Club, and then I traded it in for an RX-8. That's my Sea West Versace kit on it. Rims, raise. Not got him. Well, that road. They look better. Tarmac correct. Oh, they look even better for having them. Oh, as you can see at the top, actually you can't see, you can probably a little bit, but how it says next level 800 points. When I do races I earn points from it for winning, and then the more races I win, the more points I get. I've just put racing time on. Conversion, engine swap, S15 V6 from a new shape Skyline. Oh, it's not going to work, is it? 300 horsepower. See, I've got 59% discount. That's got smashed 59 times. And my Skyline engine. I'm sure some new turbos aren't going to go amiss. 100 horsepower from some turbos. What about a big boombox? Awesome. Let's take this to that race. I've got to be very quick, so I only got 8 minutes of recording left. I can't remember which one it is now. I know it's one near the town. I think I see it. I've narrowed it down to 2. This thing is going to sound awesome. It's the Pro Tuner Challenge. Horizon Mega Tune. Let's go. Awesome drift. Even the demo of this game, you don't get the full map. You don't get the full map, you just get a tiny bit of it, and you only get either you compete in a race and win a Ford Mustang, or you can drive back an Evo 10. But this car is a DLC pack.
Keep left. In 100 meters, keep right. In 400 meters.
See how there's a spot on the map? There used to be a sign there. Now it's a pack that you can get that's called Treasure Map. And it tells you where every sign is and where every barn find is, but that kind of defeats the object really, of it being a barn find. You're supposed to find it yourself.
400 meters, turn right.
It does sound awesome though.
Turn right.
Probably keep this for all my other A-class races.
400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Pull up outside like that, enter event, enter in the 240, and it just takes you straight into the race. And it plots the map on the laptop, which is quite awesome. It's quite a twisty windy course, looks very off-road. S2000s, Civics, Evos, S15s.
If you're a clever driver when you're driving a piece of crap like that.
Nice of him. Del Sol. He's really particular about these songs. And twin turbos kicking in, and that's big exhaust. Another 240. Big skid, didn't really help that skid. See, I still earn points during a race, and it bumps up my total by a whole lot. And every time you level up, when you once you've leveled up to a certain significant figure, for like each 25, so I'm slap bang in the middle at the minute, you get invited to things called showcase events, which is where they say you can enter our race, we'll provide the car, and if you win, you drive away in the car. So I did a race in a Mini, you know the Mustang event that I was telling you about when you first start on the demo game? That's a showcase event. So that's quite cool. Yeah, I've been recording for 29 minutes. I'm going to probably end up doing a load of Euro Truck mods tonight. Be sure to check out our playlist if you already haven't.
I saw the speed in you.
It's an awesome game. For sim fans, it's awesome. And it wants to bring me up against my friend. I'm going to say no because I'm running out of recording time. So that was Forza Horizon. Very addicting game. Very good. Highly recommend it. So thanks for watching, and I hope it made your day a better day. So that's from me and the 240 of course.